Is my M38 wife, F47, emotionally cheating? I need help and advice, thanks everyone. Wife was washing and preparing stockings and a dress 3 days ago. She told me she would go with her childhood friend Joe, male, probably little older than her, on this coming Saturday. Now is Friday. To a massage parlor first, and then celebrate his birthday, from 2 p.m. until dinner finishes. I'll be taking care of our kid. Joe is married with kids too. Me and my wife met 6 years ago and got married, we have a 5-year-old. Joe is her childhood friend, they knew each other probably since their early teenage. Wife would ask Joe for help on things, for example, drive his van to move furniture, help her to do some small home renovation. Which I'm capable of doing as well. We live in the city, we don't drive, but I'm an experienced driver. Joe also borrowed some money from my wife. I used to tell her that I didn't like this guy a few years ago. She said he was an old friend and he was married with kids, and there was nothing going on between them. Last night, while wife was asleep, instinct pushed me to check her chat history. For the first time, I know it was not appropriate, but it looked me like she was going to a date. What I discovered. 1. She has an alternate messenger-like app which only has a few contacts. Joe is the only one she knows well. 2. Joe used lots of, "I miss you so much, love you." When they chatted about a kid's photo, Joe said, "Really wish this were ours." 3. Wife was not as explicit as Joe, but she never said no or set any boundary. She also said, "Was thinking about you. Miss you too." She would also talk about some good memories they had when they were young, which sounded to me somewhat intimate. 4. For this coming Saturday birthday celebration. Joe asked, "Are you available this Saturday?" Wife replied, "Yes. What's your plan?" Joe, "I plan to have. Want you." Wife, "Okay. Let me know where and when." I was reading their chat history with pimping heart and shivering, feeling cold that I couldn't help. From what I've noticed, they probably don't have anything physical going on, sexual intercourse. But I'm not sure if they would kiss or hug or go hand in hand like a couple. My question. 1. Should I hire a private investigator tomorrow to get more info? 2. How should I start a conversation about this matter after they meet? I want to tell her that would be their last meet. No more. 3. How do you guys feel about that? I secretly checked her phone. I personally dislike that behavior. But I did it. How should I deal with this matter when talking to her? Really appreciated everyone. And #X200B. Update. Wife noticed there was something wrong in me. Loss of sleep, low morale, etc. She kept asking. Earlier today, I didn't tell her what I found out. I told her I wanted to have sex later in the afternoon, where my little one would play with grandma outside. I wanted to kiss her, hug her, skin to skin, feel the warmth of her body. I wanted to feel love. She agreed, and we did. About our sex life, we have less than average in terms of frequency. She would help me finish off more frequent than intercourse. I do enjoy that though, no complaint. She admits she has lower than average libido level, which I do believe. After sex, she seemed to care, asking me questions and telling me our family will always love me. She didn't seem too mad about me being so low but not telling her anything. Sometimes she would get affected when I don't feel positive or give passive attitude. I'm not sure if it's because she's looking forward to tomorrow's meetup. I've decided to tell her what I've found out and what I want, me or him. If him, our marriage dies, after my little one goes to bed this evening. I still love her, I love my family, my little one is only 5. I care too much. I won't hire any pie because my intention was not to get the best out of a divorce. I want my family. Thanks again very much for everybody's input. Soon I'll tell her I do not want her to meet Joe tomorrow, or let me be present and it's the last time they meet, period. If she gets mad about canceling Joe, I will be deeply hurt and sad. Your wife is emotionally cheating. She needs to cut him out, she's being so disrespectful to you. I'd also show the other wife the messages. What does Joe's wife think of this? She is cheating. Yes, he is married, but she still wants him, so she is settling as his mistress and married you. You need to leave her. Sounds like she's doing more than emotional cheating, dude. He wants to have her, that's sex, dude. I'll bet he's told his wife that he's going to hang out with the guys. When I'm reality, he's hanging in your wife. Drop the bombs bomb to his wife and let her know. Then demand your wife not to contact him again. Let her know divorce is on the horizon. My 54 male girlfriend, 52 female, was served court papers at my home. My girlfriend lives with me and pays me a small amount of rent. Far less than she could rent anything for. 2 weeks ago today a man from the court showed up at my home to serve her court papers. She was unfazed by this event, and when I asked her what it was for, she said it was for failure to pay a little over $500 on a credit card and kind of dismissed it. When pressed about why this happened, she said she moved and stopped paying on it because she forgot. I'm calling BS. Paying on debt is a big thing to me. I want her to move out because I feel like I am supporting her. Background. A little more than a year ago she was living with her daughter in an apartment and then was diagnosed with cancer and had to have surgery, chemo, etc. During that time, the lease expired and her daughter wanted to move out on her own, so I let her move in with me in my house. I never wanted to live together but felt forced into this situation. She seems to have enough money to blow on junk, as my house is piling up with stuff and there are always boxes on my porch. We are both divorced and I don't ever plan on marrying again, especially someone with money problems like this. Thoughts? It's okay to not want to live with someone who doesn't contribute much to the household and who you didn't want to live with from the start. Do you even like her? Just break up. It sounds like you just don't like your GF. You might need to serve her eviction notice for it to be legal. Wow, she had cancer and Tew had bigger concerns than a credit card debt and you're upset about it to the point of kicking her out? Yeah, she deserves far better than you. Mine, 27F, and my fiancé's, 28M. Save the dates went out while his dad is on his deathbed. My fiancé, 28M, and I, 27F, are getting married in February. We live out of the country but are getting married in the U.S. Because all of our family and friends are in the U.S., we shipped our box of save the dates to my sister a couple weeks ago to send out in U.S. mail and save on postage. We were not planning on returning before the wedding. My future father-in-law went into cardiac arrest last weekend and is not expected to recover. We flew back to be with him and my fiancé's family in his final days. When I walked in the door this Tuesday, I saw the box of save the dates was empty. My sister sent them on Monday without telling me. I didn't even know they had arrived yet. It's not her fault because I told her to just send when they arrived, but that was before all of this happened. I am freaking out because I feel so bad. I should have made sure they hadn't arrived yet, but it hadn't even crossed my mind. I know it looks so awful and insensitive. My fiancé is really upset. Everyone that knows is gonna think, that's pretty shitty of them to send these while his dad is on his deathbed. I feel so bad and don't know what to do. How can I make this better? Every person who gets the save the date is going to think, poor, you and fiancé, must have sent these out before the cardiac arrest. They will all think these were sent before the cardiac arrest happened, at least that's what I'd think. All you can do is be honest. Please don't spend any more mental energy on this. Give yourself grace as you go through this hard time. Everyone will probably think the cards were sent before FFIL got sick. No one really knows how long it takes to receive physical mail these days. It's been ages since I got a physical invite though. The latest wedding invite I received was via a link along with the registry and GPS coordinates. My 33F wife, 42F, won't stop asking me if I'm okay. I swear I'm okay, just tired. But my wife will ask me over and over if I'm okay. Like she doesn't believe me when I answer in the affirmative. Last night she asked me 5 times. The 5th time I lost my patience with her. I'm very careful not to raise my voice at her or curse when I'm frustrated because she tends to lose it very quickly, and then I'm left with her mad and crying and I'm just confused as fuck. This happened last night. I got tired of telling her over and over that I'm fine. I was annoyed with her. She accused me of berating and belittling her when I was just trying to explain that I was exhausted from work, which she knows, because I vented to her all day about it. It's not like I don't communicate. So me being tired and honest with her, telling her I'm okay over and over, ended with her crying and yelling at me. What the fuck? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy for her. She is convinced I'm not okay even though I say I am. Eventually she asks me so many times, I get irritated with her, and then I'm not okay. I'm so annoyed with her I don't want to see her at all. Any idea what the hell is happening here? Ask her if she is okay. And take your time to really get behind on what's on her mind. Seems like she's projecting her state of mind onto you. My wife was raised by an abusive narcissist mother who caused chaos all the time. She used to ask me the same question multiple times a day. I feel this is a coping mechanism from that childhood. Better know what's going on now than being blindsided by a rage attack. We talked about it and she has gotten a lot better about it. This post really doesn't read like you're doing okay though. When my husband gets tired or overstimulated he's hard to read. And my default used to be, oh, he must be annoyed, is it something I did? What can I do to make it better? It took me a while to learn to say, you feel as if there's something off, but I can't tell if you're tired, annoyed, or if there is something else. What is it? What do you need? It could just be as simple as that. Pick a time when you're not tired and when she isn't either. Then talk with each other. Figure out ways to prevent miscommunications which send both you and her into spirals, such as you becoming frustrated, she mad and crying. So that when this happens next, you can stop it before it spirals down. It can help when you both map out what happens, step by step, and work from there. Good luck. It sounds like she is anxious about you being okay. My dad does this to my mom. Granted, she has health issues, but he obsessively asks if she is okay. It gets on her nerves. He definitely has anxiety and won't go see a therapist. If you are stressed and moody, she is probably wanting to help you but doesn't know how.